Greetings, my fellow Mechlords. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech We Are Legion, Episode 20, Becoming a Mechlord. I know I spelt that wrong. It's intentional. It's like his name is Sheffield, right? Iron Never mind. It's a joke that doesn't work. And then you also guys wanted a paramedic. I honestly would have expected you to have me make 2 fabricors. So if we need a paramedic, I don't have another high core, I don't think. Really, I'm getting brownouts. I don't have another high core, I don't think. So to get another paramedic, I would need to rip scan someone, which maybe we do, maybe we don't. The double layer of that joke is sublime. Well, thanks. Most people don't like my jokes, so when they do, I take the compliment in full. Tomorrow morning is the Apocriton time, so let me update this. I already have the Diabolus gestating, so research, recon armor, and kill a Apocriton. I don't know how to spell his name. Whatever. That's as close as I get. How close was I? How do we even... here it is. APOCRICRITON. Hey, I got it right. Woo! I'll celebrate. Still not thrilled about these brownouts, though. What else can I turn off? Question. Should I rip scan the Vampy for the paramedic? Paramedic robot. What do you guys think? So there's also one more thing that I hadn't mentioned. There's another way to expand your the amount of mechs that you can control, which is band nodes. Band nodes are like little antennas that require to be powered up to allow you to control more mechs. The reason I'm not using band nodes, if you're wondering, is if you get some sort of power outage, your mechs go uncontrolled, and that can become a hilariously bad problem. So that's why you don't see me using band nodes, because I don't want mechs turning on me. The chances of them turning on you during a short solar flare is low, but it's not 0. So that's why I've been avoiding that. Oh my god, I have a lot of psychoid. And yes. Oh, no, this was for the fabricor. Seville, congratulations, you are a fabricor. And one more minute on the should we put the vampire out of his misery. More plasteel. And it's right at the end of my kill box. That's actually pretty convenient to get to, because all I'd need to do is drop this wall down, and I'd wall it in. So I like that, too. But I need uranium. They keep finding plasteel like crazy, though. So, Seville, you are my Iron Chef. Congrats. I need to do some hunting. Never turn your nose up at plasteel? No kidding. It's way better to have a lot of them scanned than to need them scanned and not have any. Alright. Mr. Vampy Wamp, you're getting finally put out of your misery. Tomorrow morning will be Apocriton time, so that I have a full day of daylight. Also, that means I am going to be able to get the Ultra Mech Tech, which gives me the ability to do Mechlord, Helmet, Mechlord Suit, War Queen, Tesseron, Repair Probe, Legionary, Centurion, and Centipede Blaster. And then also Waste Pack Atomizer. which allows you to use power to get rid of waste, which I'm never going to use because it's way more fun to launch it at the at the Shattered Empire. Way more fun. So what do I do with the remote shield or remote repair with the War Queen part? Because most of the mechs that I have left to gestate do not require it. As you can see, the Diabolus requires the signal. And then these guys, well, we'll see when I get there, but yeah. The base is almost fully smoothed. Why I do this, I have no idea. It's like an obsession of mine to have nice, mined-out, smooth bases. I will never be able to justify why. Just that I do. Makes it so that if you ever have like a perimeter breach of someone trying to break their way in, you can repair it, I guess. Although breachers knock down walls at lightning speed, so it's not something that you'll likely have time to react to. Hey! Free waste. Ooh, exotic goods. Skin hardening, cool with super clotting and pig ears, non-violent with strong stomach, heavy jaw with acid spray, and trotter hands. Another lance would be nice. Mega screen TV would be awesome. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna splurge. I'm gonna do it. And then an animal pulsar if I can sell some stuff. So let's go ahead and move this into the drug room. I'll sell some drugs because I have a lot of spare drugs. And then that should be good. So I'll get rid of all my smoke leaf and yayo. And for the go juice, because I can just make more, it's no problem. Give me the Insanity Lance, the Mega Screen, and the Animal Pulse. Oh, you know what? I even had silver just like down here. Edakin are robust, so it's like a toughness junior, I guess. They're very, very hard to freeze. They're very easily warmed. As you can see, their comfortable tolerance is already well into the negatives. Let's haul this silver. And it looks like you guys want remote shield. Oh, look at you. You're making components. Awesome. And the remote shield can stack up to 3 times, which is shield energy and capacity. Oh, and you're shredding too. Oh, God, you're even making the remote shielder. Whatever. No one needs me. Apparently I'm obsolete. Robots took my job. Elon Musk's wet dream has just happened. He tried to fire all his Twitter employees to replace them with robots. That's right. You heard it first. You heard it from me. Sorry about your brain, buddy, but I'm putting you out of your misery. And yeah, I'll install the TV. Where'd it go? Where do we even put it? Where? It's not on a shelf. Where'd we haul it? Did they steal my TV? So I know I'm due for the Apocriton fight. I'm going to wait till Azzy's up. Hypothetically, there's like a TV in here. By the gene analyzer. Oh, yeah, there it is. One thing that I have not yet made yet is... That was a good sentence. Is billiards and poker. Which is well overdue. But here's what you guys want. Summon the Apocriton threat. So it's an Apocriton with a heavy shield, a Militor, and a Scyther. Walk into a bar. I think at this point, I can probably... Shred mechanoids should allow friendly mechs once. So I can shred Athelstan. And then don't allow friendly mechs anymore. I got this new TV and all Klein wants to do is watch TV. So here's the Apocriton. And I am going to send my Edekin over to go mess him up. Mechs, get behind the walls. Everyone else behind the walls. I'm going to open up this front door with Klein, once Klein's done gestating. So that there's a valid path to get in at me. And then Tarmarin. Yoink! Sorry, Apocriton. So Apocriton's special ability, maybe you get to see here, is mech resurrection charges. The Apocriton just can resurrect mechs. But it doesn't really help when he can't resurrect himself. So, enjoy the afterlife, buddy. They're very, very, very weak on their own. They're very easy to kill, like in melee or whatever. And then when they die, they actually pulse all mechs. So these mechs, if I had gunners ready to fire on them, it'd be a really good time to do that because they can't even fight. So Tarmarin, I don't know if I have enough time, but let's see if I can't war call you. Go. Mega Sloth, fight for me! So I'm gonna get everyone... you know what? Just go back to the base. Does 1.4 run smoother? Definitely it does. That's not your imagination. Oh. You're still... they'll ignore you. You're knocked out. You guys probably want to see the bombarder, so I will set it up, get it ready. It's kind of hard to hit targets with because you have to lead them, but you activate it and then you select the zone. And these scythers are trolling me and they're deciding to just stand there. If I had a tunneler, it'd be a little bit easier to hit them. Where is Ice Pick? Ice Pick, you come out here. They're hugging the walls. What losers. Okay, fine. I'm probably not going to be able to use it well this fight, so I'm just going to shred the scythers the old-fashioned way. So here's the remote shielder. Not that it's going to matter on a against scythers, but you can drop a shield and protect your people or stuff or whatever. Get off my turrets. I'm gonna try to lure them over to one specific turret. Ow. I don't want to break in the turret, so I'll have Turtle slash. You're just camping. Look at this Mechlord. Get out of there. I don't understand how that Mechlord has a line of sight on our Azzy, and Azzy doesn't have a line of sight on it. Alright, I think the Apocriton threat is cleared. Oh no, there's still a Mechlord out here. One little Mechlord. Hey, Turtle, I know you're a little injured, but let's go murder it. And then I'll go get the nano chip. I'll go do that now, after I rescue my robot that's been... No available charger. Kirby. Daedora. Stop hogging the charge. Care to recharge. Puny. You have been canceled. Well, that's the Apocriton. And there's a lot of really cool things that will unlock with Ultra Mech Tech. So I'm going to change from not ground pen scanning to get double research going. Trying to get that before the end of the stream. It will be a push, but it's a push I will happily do. Ice Pick is down. Should I res Ice Pick or make a new mech? What do you guys think? What is... Oh, cougars. All right. There's the nanostructure and chip, which allows for the research of the waste pack atomizer and Ultra Mech Tech. My answer to this depends if I'll get a promotion. No promotion for you. I know, I am cruel, and that's not what you wanted to hear, but it will be a new raffle. No promotion for you. I should probably haul the Apocriton at some point. They're not special in any way. It won't really matter if I shred it or not. It's just a difference of a little bit of plasteel. Unfortunately. I wish it was, like, cooler. What is Savell doing? Ah, you're still cooking for us. It's so nice not to have to cook. Oh my god. So nice. So that's an excellent poker table. I don't have a lot of wood, but I'm gonna do chairs for it. I think a lot of our wood I have cut, we just haven't hauled it. Yeah, there's about 1,000 wood out there that fits that bill. And then we still have to cut marble stone blocks for the billiards table. So I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of the horseshoe pin yet. Okay, what new mech? Fabricator. I'll just call them the Fabricator. What other choices do we have? These are all too expensive. Lifter, Fabricator. Yeah, Lifter or Fabricator is, I think, what's going to be most useful. Even our constructor bot is coming to a point where it's no longer useful because I have humanoid constructors that are doing it faster and more efficiently. Did someone move the dead person, though? Like, there's space. Don't know why you're not doing it. So recon armor's just about done, which is going to be nice, because as you can see, my face is very, very exposed. My very beautiful visage. Easily able to be shot. And the paramedic is out in 10 hours. You know what I want to do? I want to kill a queen. Recon armor's done. I'm not even going to pull. Obviously, we're going to go straight for Ultra Mech Tech. That's a no-brainer. I need a mustache. For, like, No Shave November. That would have been a good idea. Well, looks like you guys want a lifter. Hey! Rhadamant. Thank you for the raid. You see xenohumans? Oh, yes. This is a colony full of xenohumans. In fact, we are xenohuman rights people, technically. The premise of this is that the Empire are a bunch of racist jerks. So we are fighting the Empire for our rights. Is the TLDR. And so far, we really haven't been fighting them at all. We're like hostile, and they never, ever raid us. I don't know why. They just don't. I'm going to kick off the giveaway for the paramedic robot that we're getting here. No, you're almost out of power, friend. And then as soon as Klein's up, I'll go summon another War Queen to come tango with us. Gestation complete. Paramedic's done. Paramedic, in my humblest of opinions, there isn't a lot for them to do. Unless you have a large prison population. So paramedic robots go hand in hand if you are hemo farming or blood farming for vampires. Because that's probably what they do the most of, that you have to do often. Because their work allowances of feeding patients, operating on human likes, rescuing downed allies, tending to patients. There's not a lot of daily work outside of, you know, hemo farming that a paramedic is required. Just my 2 cents. Alright, so Klein's up. He's watching some TV. This, okay. Horseshoe pin is done. These new recreation is really going to help out to try to keep people happy, I think. So you, let's go get that gestation done. I don't even know what this robot's going to do. It, like, there isn't really much for it to do. But whatever. And Klein, that means summon a War Queen. It's coming with 2 burners, which is kind of a weird entourage, but whatever. War Queen summoned. It's a weird entourage because burners can't hurt other robots. Just wait until all my other medics are dead or incapacitated. I mean, you're not wrong. In that isolated instance, it is useful to have a rescue robot, like kind of like a Robot in Black, Man in Black event. I can see that there are instances where it is a useful lifeline. Is there still plasteel here? Oh, right, I have it unplugged. But it's not always useful. So how do I fight this one? Tarmarin, I'm just gonna have you go do it again. No, that is not what I clicked. That's really infuriating. I was like, use... Ow, you got shot right in the head. Use the Insanity Lance. And you're like, okay, yeah, so fire the SMGs, right? No, wrong. Like, as wrong can be. And it looks like you guys want a lifter mech, so let's gestate a lifter. I don't even have a basic subcore, do I? So let's, I'll have to make one of those. Diamond, would you kindly tend to our idiot? And the War Queen has no hope, because, like, they break when they're berserk. So, yeah, that's easy. Foxes, I have a task for you. Don't I have a sniper rifle somewhere? I thought I did. Maybe I don't. Because the way to take out those burners, in my opinion, would be to snipe at them. I might need some sniper rifles. So die. Let's go. I don't have the components. Wait, missing 8 components? I'm staring at 10 components. We only need 8. Someone is trying to haul the components right now. That's what's going on. Don't touch the 9 components. Oh, it's probably Klein making the subcore. Do I need a pawn nearby? It's raining right now, so no, I'm not going to need a pawn to put out the fire or whatever. Okay, congratulations, Shield. You are my lifeline. That makes sense. Totally rigged. Totally rigged. All right, the rest of the robots are coming in. This is actually a pretty good use case for the Swarmer. Because... Oh, you know, but the door wasn't open in time. Because these Minotaurs are going to stack up against my turrets and then be easily splashed by the rocket swarm. I can't believe that nobody moved what's-his-face until he started to rot in our building to get him out of there. So here, let me try to activate the swarm. Although these Minotaurs are dumb, and I still don't think we're gonna have an opportunity, unfortunately. So instead, let's go rip up the burners, because we're not going to have the sniper rifles in time. How close is Turtle? Oh, he's close. Good. Hey, Shield, you want to... You're not much of a combat bot, but I'm going to have you take the brunt, the initial force of the burner. Alright, good. They're split up. Militors are a little puny, as you may have noticed. That's going to be a little annoying. I'm going to turn those off so it doesn't set my defenses on fire. Alright, everyone, dodge. Dodge until Shield can get there. Nope. That would not be dodging. Alright, burner's now shut down. Let's close the distance to make it easy to hit. Turtle, get in there. Klein, you stand back so that robots don't go crazy. I'm going to do some quick medical tending. Oh, yeah, I forgot to turn you off. I actually don't know if these are flammable or not. I haven't checked. Yep, 70%. Well, it's raining, so it should put out on its own. Okay, we're totally healed. Oh, right, I left the door open. All right, we have to go run back there. Kirby, run! All right, I'm going to have my vacuum robot shut down the the burner. They're not flammable, so like they can take first shot. It doesn't matter. And then we get nice and close. Alright, mechs, you are no longer restricted. Look at it go! Jumping around! Putting out fires! And, yep. You basically didn't take any damage. The shelf took more damage than the robot. Yeah, it jumps. It can enter a combat, rescue, and pull out really, really quickly. It's real strength as a rescue bot. I think that's all the robots. And that allows me to make the Shielder level 2 or remote level 1. What to craft? Shield 2 or remote 1. Remote repair. This would be the implant for Klein. I know I'm a little over time, but I want to push all the way the mech tech. The ultra mech tech, so I'm going to keep going until I get the ultra. Where'd the queen die? Where did the queen die? Wasn't she... Oh, here she is. Woo! I'm gonna have everyone not firefight anymore. I'll just have shield do it. Oh, Klein, you were supposed to finish the... I guess I didn't do it. It's my fault. Well, there goes the War Queen. I think I am gonna get another mech dish up. I finally have the turret defenses, and I mean, I don't even have the Daedalus up yet, but I'm feeling pretty good about how easy it's been to farm the robots so far, using like Insanity Lances and the like. Really shuts them down. Oh my god, Turtle. That is enough plasteel for now. We have such a bottleneck of steel, I'm going to have him move the drill for the meantime. Because that's 500 plasteel just sitting there waiting to be processed. Yeah, with the waste really not being a problem because I can ship it off. Yeah, the medic bot can go wherever it wants. Absolutely. So you should still be work-driven. 16 more hours. I don't think I've made a single sniper rifle yet. But I'll make it with Klein so that Diamond doesn't have to pull off of the, Why are you plant cutting? Oh, because I'm an idiot. Well, that explains it. The old I'm an idiot defense. These expanded again. Nice. It's a big enough space to start putting like uranium slugs once I find a underground uranium mining zone. If, not once. The gestator is about a third or a fourth of the way through. See? What a good little firefighter he is. And I suspect soon Turtle will be in a giant pile of steel that we can use for crafting, because that's been a real bottleneck. I think that's enough marble. Got about 500 of it, maybe? Yep. Leave that alone. Oh, this here, this shelf, I made for chips, not for random junk. So lifter bot's coming out in 21 hours. You guys want another shield. Oop, that's the wrong buttons. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons now. Get rid of the vote timer. So here's the raffle timer for the new lifter bot. And you guys wanted a shield upgrade for remote shielder. Also, I think with 2 crafters, I need to double up the bills so that they don't get bill locked. So many raffles today. I know. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of the vote timer. There we go. So that's 17 hours. I do have another Apocriton summoning. So let's just jump to it. Oh, available in 4 hours. Okay. I have to wait. If you say so. Oh, there's the War Queen. I like our little base. So how many lances do I have left? Cypher, you have a 2-charge. I think that's all I've got. So, Bryce, let's call our allies. Get some more lances. They make everything extraordinarily easy. Smelt weapon. I'm going to do a new smelt weapon task here of all melee weapons. Because there's not a single melee weapon on the map that I want to keep. You just got into RimWorld, was wondering if there's some mods that you should try out. My answer, because I get asked this often, is when you're new to RimWorld, just learn vanilla RimWorld. The only mods that I would consider adding early on are UI mods to make the UI easier to read, like the numbers mod, or like the CM color-coded mood bar. Until you have a really strong understanding of vanilla RimWorld mechanics, it will be very difficult to learn RimWorld well if you are never sure what is modded and what isn't. So that's why my answer is always like, learn RimWorld before you add mods. And also, RimWorld is such a deep game that you could easily play a few thousand hours before even touching mods. Like, that's how little mods are needed in RimWorld. It's ridiculous in a good way. That would be my 2 cents. As a RimWorld veteran, learn RimWorld before throwing mods at it. For your own sanity. But hey, you don't have to take my advice if you don't want. I'm not paid either way. Another thing that I should probably start to consider making is recon helmets. So that we can't get plunked in the eyeball and die. Gestation complete. Lifter is done. On climb, I'm going to have you wake up early. And the raffle timer for that is 40 more seconds. $44? Yeah, let's send some more waste to our friends up north. How many hours do I have? I don't know. Maybe like 5,000 or so. I was playing RimWorld before it ever came to Steam, and those hours were never tracked. So I can only speculate. But then I also spend a ton of time when RimWorld is launched and open, not playing, but like modding or setting up scenarios, or just I am AFK. So I don't know. Steam says it's somewhere in the 4,000s. Dexter, congrats. You are the lifter bot. It is a decent number, and it's a game I immensely enjoy, so it makes sense. As soon as Klein is up, I will hit the Apocriton threat again. Probably it's going to coincide with the exotics good traders showing up, but whatever. What's the pollution level of that town that I've been just plague dumping? 19. It takes a while. Unless you have like a crazy mech gestation mega army, it takes a while to build up enough waste to toxic dump something to death. Yeah, RimWorld's the only game that you buy DLCs instantly for. Yeah, normally I wait and see, but I would agree. RimWorld is one of those games where it's like, the DLC is going to slap. I don't have to worry about it being a dud. That has not been a problem yet. And I suspect it won't be. So, sorry, Shred Mech. We're shredding yet another friendly. Sorry, Ice Pick. Incline is up. Apocriton is coming. So it has a bunch of Tesseron coming with it. Mechs behind the walls, people behind the walls. Door is open, and we're good to go. I am seconds away from getting Ultra Mech Tech. So the Apocriton fight and the Ultra Mech Tech will signal in the end of this stream. I have not been touched by, like, humans in a long time. Human raiders, that is. Which is odd. So here is Mr. Apocriton. Tarmarin, you already used yours, so I think it's Cypher is up to hit the Apocriton. And now that I have Ultra Mech Tech, let me show you what that leads to. So that leads us to be able to gestate our own War Queens with a nanostructure chip from the Apocritons and a high subcore from Ripping. I don't find them particularly useful. Centurions I do find useful. That's a high subcore and a power focus chip. So that's a good use of a power focus chip. And the Centurion is like a mobile low shield pack. It's a relatively large shield around you that anyone inside can fire out of. The shield does get depleted at 300 rounds, so it can't protect a lot of people, but you can put your Mechanator in there and maybe a sniper or two, something like that. But if you're getting hammered by a bunch of gunfire, the shield will drop very, very quickly. So that's a Centurion. You have the Daedalus, I already showed you that. You guys know what the Centipede, Burner Blaster, and Gunners are. You have a Legionary. So these Legionaries are really powerful long-range fighters, but they're very weak to melee. They're easy to smush, kind of like pikemen. But kind of like a upgraded Lancer, more like. And then you have the Tesserons. You've seen those. Those are the beam fighters. So they're really good at laser cutting, like tribals and the like. And then the rest of the mechs. Yeah, and that's Heavy Mech Tech. Oh, and then Heavy Mech Tech also ushers in the ability to make the Repair Probe, which allows you to repair your mechs faster. So they're kind of like a computer chip that goes in your brain that allows you to repair mechs very, very quickly. And it also gives you the ability to make Mechlord helmets and Mechlord suits, which is massive broadcast edition. So the Mechlord helmet is 2 nanostructuring chips. So now you understand why I just called in a new Apocriton. And then the Mechlord suits is 2 chips and a power chip. So if I call in a War Queen to pair with the Apocriton, I could also make a Mechlord suit. So the Mechlord suits are plus 12 bandwidth, and the Mechlord helmets are also plus 12 bandwidth. The Mechlord helmets have a penalty where it makes you suck at fighting to a bit, right? Horrible shooting and lower melee. And then the suits are just the same, you know, you move slower and you don't fight as well. So they're really just specialization. And they just updated RimWorld so that the suits are appropriate for royals to wear. So you can use it with your royal psycasters. Yoinkies! That's one very dead Apocriton. I don't think the stun wave is going to reach out to that Scyther. I should... Whoa! A Tesseron somehow dodged it, too. I should, when I summon Apocrytons in the future, be more ready for that stun to drop the Apocriton for me to, like, counterfight when it's downed. You can only call one at a time. With that said, you will sometimes find these new mechs, like the Apocriton, coming in at, like, a mech cluster. I've had mech clusters come in with Apocrytons, which is interesting. Very spicy. Oh, here's a Tesseron. Let me fall back a second. Missed me. Actually, let me fall back entirely. Mechs. Tennering, you are going to escort. And then Shield, you're going to go to Group 1 escort. This might be a good fight to use the cluster rocket. Maybe. Maybe. Can't touch this. No. Alright, Klein. Everyone's drafted anyway. Let's have you three open this door. You stand there, and there. Much safer. Activate. Yeehaw! That's what it does when activated. And then you recharge it with a bunch of chem fuel. Alright, I am going to jump Shield out because he's damaged. But they can also fire foam pop to fight instant fires, which is really nice. Ow! They're setting fires on me. Well, that's not cute. You know what? I don't take kindly to that. Tarmarin, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm pretty sure I didn't tell you to do that, unless I misclicked. The other thing to notice is because I'm through a door, the beam doesn't really touch me. So here's Shield's, shield. Tarmarin, quit doing whatever you're doing. I don't know why you keep running out into battle, but I don't think I'm telling you to do that. Jesus. I think you're, are you pyrophobic? I don't know what you're doing. No, he's never been set on fire. I think he just doesn't want to stand on the fire tile. Is that all of them? I don't have numbers up, but I'm going to assume it is. Bada bing, bada boom, we're done. Foxes, I'm going to have you go out here to Mr. Apocriton. And then... Diamond, you carry the body. I don't know, one stream I killed, what, 2 Apocriton, a War Queen, a Diabolus. It's not bad, and I didn't really use the turrets all that much either. Oh, no, time just slow down. There must be another mech left. But where? Who's getting hurt? Who's getting messed with? I don't see anyone fleeing. Oh, nope, that's a raccoon. Oh, no, there's a little Melitor here. Hey, Millie. Prepare to get smushed. Oh, you're dead. You do have to worry about... it is possible for mechs to take out the chips. Like, that's totally a thing that can happen. So when you're fighting... When I use, like, lances, that's 100% can be a result of lancing them, is that the mechs, you know, especially Diaboluses, because of their giant laser attacks, they blow up chips often. So if you keep calling in Diaboluses, what ends up happening is you get multiple Diaboluses in one run when you call them in over and over and over again. And if you have two Diaboluses and you lance one of them, the other Diabolus might nuke your chip because that's what they like to do. Oh, so here's a really good example. Here's a mech cluster quest, and not one I'm going to accept because it's from the Sophian Empire. And the mech cluster quest has an Apocriton coming in. I was just saying that some mech clusters will have the new mech bosses. Wow, for you? Who's banished? wait, hold on. The Sophian Empire wants to banish someone to us. Go screw yourselves. No wonder we're at war with you. You guys are awful. And then wave 8 has 3. Yeah. It goes up and up and up, and it gets harder and harder and harder as you farm them continually. So now that that is done, pulse charge munitions would be kind of nice. And that brings me, now that I have the chips in hand, to the end of the stream. Thank you for tuning in to We Are Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 6th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Legionnaires.